32 races, 42 drivers. It comes down to one race, 4 drivers at equal points. So Chevy 300 at the Homestead Miami Speedway. On the pole is the 04 of Max Anderson. Who's outside the highest starting on this championship for Alexander Rowe in second. It's going to take a while till we get to the next 3. Third is John West. Fourth, Adam McDowell. Eli Bright rounds to the top 5. Then Juan Garcia in 6th. Roland Emmerich in 7th. They have Joe Jefferson in 8th. Jason Larker in 9th. And Jonathan Rains rounds out the top 10. Then you have Alex Stewart and Gatlin Downey, along with Michael Ferris and TJ Hanley. Justin Zeidel and Diggle Pez. We have Hunter Powers and Michael Sanders. Isaac Nichols and Patrick Smith. Then there's Jose Fernandez and John Gambit. Levi Schoens and Christian Parker. They have Wyatt Walker and Steve Morgan. Steve Larker and Jonathan Buford. And Laura Delano and Tim Randolph. Jennifer Buford, your next starting chaser, starting all the way back in the 32nd position. Jim Gambit to her inside. They have Justin East starting in the 34th position, with James DeCurligan starting 33rd. Those are the 3 other Championship 4 drivers. Buford, DeCurligan, and Heath. They're starting 32nd through 34th as the 82 starts second. They have Colucci in the 32 and Jay Jefferson in the 1. Then there's Roland Cook and Joe Sandrovich. Jake Galway and Luke Rainey, and then final row Colton Yo and Jeff Bright. There's your starting lineup here at Homestead. Let's go on tracks and get the command.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
All right, boys, pace and rhythm all day today. Driver's department, crew chief, pit crew. Pace and rhythm all day, that's all we need.
The excitement level going up here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. 30 laps around this 1.5 mile oval. Very unique oval. Similar straightaways, similar corners. Pretty high banking to where you can get the outside the middle lanes to work at some points. And with your Ohio Championship 4 contender starting second, the rest starting 32nd through 34th, it's going to be a challenge for those drivers. But can they get up and dismount Alexander Rowe's championship run? Pace car to pit road. 30 laps, Anderson leads to the green flag. Let's crown our Season 5 Target Series champion, Will Green. Down the backstretch of the race, first time this afternoon, John West peeks to the inside of your pole sitter Max Anderson for this race lead. Into 3 and 4 they come. Eli Brent, the 88, was eliminated last round. He wants to get up here and win just to kind of relieve the hurt of getting eliminated last race. He's going to lead lap 1, or at least try to, as John West on the outside got a good run. I believe West may have gotten that lap led there on lap 1. 4 wide already, they may have crashed in the back, or something happened right here with the 18 and some others, and it has clogged the field up. Yeah, the 18 and the 6 may have made some contact, and it really held the 62, the 23, and the 01 up. They're going to be in the second pack. Now they have to try and run down this front pack because Alexander Rowe's still up here battling for this championship. Oh, Joe Jefferson spun into the outside while he goes. Can he save his car? He's spinning on the front stretch down low. The yellow come out. That's a big break for that second pack, but not a break for Joe Jefferson. He gets some damage there from hitting the wall. Now they're racing back to the stripe. Gatlin down with the race lead. So here comes TJ Hanley and Juan Garcia. Teammates making contact down the backstretch. It's getting a little intense at the front. These drivers definitely need a caution flag to get this calmed down. They're racing back to the caution flag side by side to lead them back. Oh, wreck! Front stretch! Sanders, I believe Rowe has some damage to the A2. My lord, these guys were racing like it was the last lap up in this mess. Sanders involved after the caution flag with, I believe that was the 9 and the 82, I believe I saw damage as well. Oh, they wrecked after the caution again. Rainey and Nichols make some contact, and that was right near the 23. Here comes Jefferson into it. Buford, I think, is fine. There's the 99 with damage. And where's the 01 at? I think the 01's way up here in the 22nd position. So many cars damaged, and after that, as some craziness happened. Look all the damage to the A2 cars. That can affect the handling. Does that hurt him in his championship chances? Let's see about the 5 different crashes that happened. Ferris got damaged, was Zeidel and some others, and then another crash happened, and then another one happened, and another one happened. Let's just see all these crashes. right here down the front stretch, you'll see something is definitely wrong with this 18 car Ferris. He's kind of wobbling back and forth on the straightaway as if something's broken in the car. You see, he goes low, then he goes high again, then he goes low and goes high, and then finally something just lets go on that car, and he slows way down the 6 inside out, trying to avoid it. He gets down low, and the 09 clips him. Down into some drivers, the 05, the 31. There's the 99 rear-ending, the 40 and getting some damage. And all three championship contenders are back here, but they missed it. So that's what stacked the field up. A caution didn't come out, though, because no one got spun around and all that. Then they're racing around, and Joe Jefferson is going to get spun on the front stretch. They're racing about 3, 4, and even 5 wide at times in this pack. It's some craziness here. And you'll see, I think the 89 is going to get up high and into the wall, possibly. And the 30 right here, trying to avoid that 39, gets into the back of him after he checked up, and Jefferson spins down low. Luckily, Shones did a great job of avoiding. The caution comes out for the 30 car spinning. And then after the caution came out, these guys are racing back hard. Sanders is hard on the gas. Look at them about 4 and 5 wide down the straightaway. TJ Hanley, Juan Garcia, teammates make contact. They save their cars. Now Sanders is in the middle lane. Rowan, the 82, is up top. He's way up top, and he left right in the 88 might get into the wall right here and might hurt the 82 right here. 88 to the wall, 82 down off the 04 into the 60, spins around, gets the 7 with nowhere to go. The 04 gets away, and then after that, as they race back, the 70 of Luke Rainey is coming into this madness with, I believe, the 7 of Nichols in front of him. So Rainey gets back in the line. 7 of Nichols is slowed, and Rainey can't get slowed down time and run to the back of the 7 and wipes them both out. My gosh, a lot happened on that. But we have to go on board the A2 of Alexander. We'll see if he has any front-end damage from what happened off turn number 4. If he has any damage, that could be bad for his chase chances. Could this open the door for those other 3? He hit pretty hard. I don't know how the damage is going to affect the car, though. We'll just have to see on this restart if he can get going or not. He did get back in a pretty good position, 11th, so he should be in a good position on the restart. Back in front, the 52 of Gatlin Downey led us back to the yellow flag. It also leads back to the green flag. As the 4 is an issue from the second place, Jason Larkin pulls low. This race turned inside out. We'll come back to the green flag, though. Gatlin Downey with the race lead. Coming back green, lap 8, and I honestly can't believe that every car is still left in the race. Ferris just 1 lap down the 18, and all 41 cars, or all 42 cars on the racetrack, 41 on the lead lap. Oh, the 4 with the camshaft issue, so he'll be out. Tough break for Jason Larkin, who's going to restart in second, but now he's in the garage with the camshaft issue. Gatlin Downey out front, Juan Garcia second, TJ Hanley third, Roland Emmerich fourth, and Diego Yepes rounds out the top 5. Back here, the 82 restarts in the 11th position. Alexander Rhodes actually going to be 10th, as his 4 car had the issue. The green flag is back waving, we're back racing, and the 19 spun the tires. Juan Garcia spinning the tires, and lost the 52 Downey to get away. As far as Hanley did not make a move to the inside right there, but they are teammates. Maybe wants to work with him, get a TriStar 1-2 at the front. Remember, Hanley's looking to get another win in the Target Series. He's won every season thus far, but Season 5 has proved to be the stopping point for the 44 car dominance. He's going to get back to victory lane in the Target Series. He almost cut himself off of Yepes' front bumper. So there are 3 wide inside the top 5. Alex Stewart's coming back with Eli right in the middle lane. Emmerich up top. 14-31 almost spun off the corner. They saved their cars and keep it going straight. That could have been another yellow flag in the middle of the pack. Yepes up to 3rd with the 41. 3 wide further back. And McDowell stuck in the middle lane. Fernandez down low. Now their car is coming up. The A2 of Alexander is falling back on the outside lane, but I'm trying to find a chaser that's on the inside behind him, and I cannot find one. The Curligan's in the middle lane. Further back, I do not see Heath anywhere. I don't see Jennifer Buford. Here comes Heath into the mix. He's trying to get up here, and Buford is all the way back here, so she may have sustained some damage. She's off pace at the back of the field. Does she have damage to that 62? I do not see damage. It's just laying back, possibly. That car might not be up to speed, or something might be wrong. Maybe she just doesn't like the handling. She don't want to get up there and start battling. Front 2 have stayed the same. Garcia still trying to run down Gatlin Downey. As for 3rd, here comes the 39 of Alex Stewart. He'll take it off of the 41 of Yepes. For the race lead, Juan Garcia looked low but couldn't get there. Alex Stewart looks like he has one fast hot rod. Can he get up here and challenge the front 2? Yepes back to 3rd, but he's looking for that 3rd position again with the crossover. Eli Bright in the 88 runs around 5th with Fernandez in 6th and Hanley in 7th. Down the backstretch, Garcia with the run on the 52 of Gatlin Downey. They race off into turn number 3. 19. 52 shuts the door. Garcia up the track now. He got tight because of the dirty air on the nose. Yepes moves to the inside, trying to get by. We'll go back there to our championship battle, which is going to be between Alexander Rowe. Here comes Heath up into the mix. And DeCurligan right now has the championship. He's out front of the 82, and Heath is back here, still battling here, trying to get up to that 82 and get by him. And DeKerligan is right now currently scored around the 16th, maybe about 13th position for the 01 car. So DeKerligan moving out through the field, 23 trying to follow him through. As Alex Stewart grabs second. Gatlin down with the race lead still. They're shuffling in the middle of the pack. 18 laps to go. The Chevy 300. Alex Stewart right on the back of Gatlin down the 52, looking to the inside of 2. Best run someone's had in the 52 in a long time. Down the back stretch of their race. He has the move, down low. He has the position. Alex Stewart inside Gatlin down. He has their 4 wide further back. Jim Gamet, Cole Luigi, Hunter Powers, and TJ Hanley. The 44 keeps out of the wall. We keep green. And Alex Stewart leads the lap. He's clear of Gatlin down into turn number 1. Shones in the 15 coming for that second position. So they're going 3 wide. Yepes goes to the middle lane. Downey shuffled up top, and they're still 4 wide further back. They get that sorted out to 3 wide now. Cole Luigi up top. Jim Gamet in the middle. Fernandez down low. Luigi trying to get clear off that top side. You can't. They're still 3 wide. Here comes Jeff Bryan, the 5. Almost won in Atlanta. He's looking for another win in his Target Series career. We mentioned he's one of the drivers that's won every season in the Target Series. He's trying to get back to victory lane. They're 4 wide again. Jeff Bright down low. Eli Bright to the middle. Shones up to second in the 15. DeKerligan has joined this madness up front. Bright up into Eli. They're wrecking hard. Luigi's up and over. Jose Fernandez. Luigi drives down the track. Buford's in the middle of it. Did she just drive underneath the 32? Alexander Rowe with damage to the 82. He's smoking. He's going to be done. Alexander Rowe's championship chances are possibly over. He gets damage, and did Jennifer Buford escape any damage? I do not see damage. She may have driven underneath the 32. Cole Luigi went flying down the racetrack, and most of the field taken out. Yellow number 2 is out. Back in front. Saw the damage cars here. They were about to catch Luke Rainey as well. Alex Stewart leads us back to the caution flag. And your highest championship 4 contender is James DeKerligan in the 7th position. 4 wide, turn 1. Jeff Bright over drives up into Eli Bright. It's madness from there. Cole Luigi went upside down. Tim Randolph. There's Galloway. Cook. There's Delano. Rowe coming to pit road damage. Nichols. Powers. All out of the Chevy 300. Stewart with the race lead. But let's see this crash with Cole Luigi flipping wildly. Jeff Bright. Eli Bright got heavy damage. Let's check out how this happened. So they got 4 wide going off into turn number 1. That's never good here at Homestead. They could go 4 wide sometimes, but other times some cars overdrive on the bottom lane. That's exactly what happened to Jeff Bright. He overdrives it up into Eli Bright, and they just keep crunching together. And right there, contact made Fernandez. Jim Gamet barely misses. Cole Luigi up in the air and up and over. Fernandez up in the air. Powers up in the air. Luigi gets caught, flips down the track, and right here, the 62 goes underneath the 32 of Cole Luigi and misses the crash. Jennifer Buford, I think, missed any contact made in that crash. She drives through the middle of it all. We have multiple angles of this. So it was a pretty big crash there. Oh my gosh, those are some hard hits right there. Especially for Cole Luigi, who just flipped wildly all over the place and finally comes to rest off of turn number 2 on all 4s. That's a scary crash. I think Fernandez got into him at the end as well as he drove off the wall. There's not enough room there for the Brights to both go up and make hard contact. I believe all 3 Junior Motorsports cars were involved in this. And right here, the 22 at the end is going to get into that 32. One more look, and then we'll go on board with a few drivers. 2 of your chasers we'll go on board with. Cole Luigi Truck Series champion yesterday. And he was upside down and crashing. Hopefully he's good enough to race in the Gary Cup Series race where he has a shot at the championship. He should be fine, but still a hard collision right there. Big impacts. Alexander Rowe, championship chances are over. After starting second, he thought he had a shot. Damage in the first caution, and now here, race ender. Oh, yep, no, oh my, look at that 32 go flying through the air when hit by the 11. And Rowe trying to get around to the pits, trying to salvage anything they can. Jennifer Buford drives underneath the 32. Let's see it from the onboard. Oh my goodness! If Jennifer Buford wins this championship, she can look back on this moment right here and say, how did I do this? Look at it in slow motion. The 32 flipping down the track, getting a hit right there, up in the air, misses the 11, the 32 barely misses the 6-2, and Buford gets away. If she can get up there and contend with the 01, the 23, if she wins the championship, you have to think she's going to look back at this moment and be like, how lucky can one person get? That was amazing luck for Jennifer Buford. My gosh. Look how they're about to catch Luke Rainey. Alex Stewart gets back in front of the 39 car. And we're going to restart with about 10 laps to go. Can Stewart hold on? And can Kurgan hold on to win the championship? He has Heath and Buford to deal with in this championship battle. 11 laps to go, take the green flag. Alex Stewart out front. And from that crash, Steve Morgan, Tim Randolph, Jake Galloway, Laura Delano, Roland Cook, Cole Luigi, Hunter Powers, Eli Bright, Alexander Rowe will officially finish 4th for the championship. And Isaac Nichols are out. Michael Ferris is a lap down still, and there are 30 cars on the lead lap. Out front is the 39 of Alex Stewart, Levi Schultz in 2nd, Gatlin Downey 3rd, Diego Yepes 4th, Jim Gamet 5th. Chasers are currently scored 7th. James Kurgan right now out front of the championship battle, but behind him, Justin Heath is 21st. He has to try and get up there in any way he can. And then Jennifer Buford is 24th. Is that car up to speed? Did she get damage from that crash at all where she drove underneath the 32? Restart with 11 to go. 11 laps left in the Target Series season. Into the restart zone for Alex Stewart. We're back racing, but Levi Schultz got a great restart as well. Gatlin down looks to the inside of the 15 though. And the 01 has to get low in any way he can. DeCurlkin cannot ride around. He's going to the inside already. If he gets shuffled up top, the 23 and the 6-2 could get there. Oh! 60 up the track and into the wall. Michael Sanders. Did he get a bump or was there something wrong with that 60 car? He drops back. James DeCurlkin shuffled to the middle of a forward wide situation off of turn number 4. And Ethan's driving on the inside lane. Front 2 get away. Downey to the back of Alex Stewart. Just 10 laps left in the season. Forward wide. DeCurlkin making some contact there with the 41. Can he get a run through the middle and get clear? As Gatlin Downey looks for the race lead down the backstretch on Alex Stewart. Heath is coming, but he might get forced to the middle right there back there. I think Jay Jefferson moves to the inside of that 23. DeCurlkin going to run up top, but can he get clear? McDowell is coming hard in the 16, trying to get to the bottom lane. Gambit to 2nd and 31. DeCurlkin is clear in the 4th position. He has the championship as of now, but still tons of racing left. He could get involved in a crash for all we know. And he's gaining on the front 3. DeCurlkin with a fast hot rod down the backstretch. Their 1.5 mile runs have been impressive in the last few races. They've shown they have had the speed to win the championship. He has the drive to win the championship as of now. He's going for the 2nd position as Sandrovich and TJ Hanley get into a mess back there. They keep it going for now, but they are 4 wide in the pack going off into turn 1. Heath is in the middle of it all, goes to the top side. Look at this mess that they're having. Hanley and Sandrovich are in a pushing match through 1 and 2. And 2 championship contenders are on the top side falling back. Heath is just put up top 3 wide, and Buford still further back as James DeCurlkin runs 2nd. They're coming to see 7 laps to go. The 01 just has to not wreck, and he might have this championship. Because Heath is in the middle of a 4 wide right now, and Buford is just nowhere to be seen. Stewart moves to the inside of the 01 though. If DeCurlkin keeps falling back, if he gets caught up top, who knows what could happen. Stewart tried to catch that 52 of Gatlin down. He's shown up to 3rd. Down the back of the race. Look at that big pack back there. Jennifer Buford pushing her way in the inside lane. Can she get up here and try and challenge? DeCurlkin is 4th. He sells in. He gets behind the 15 of Shones. Coming to the stripe. Only 6 to go in the season. Front 4. Single file make that front 5. Alex Stewart with a run through 1 and 2. He's looking low. Stewart down low for the race lead. Shones in 3rd is going to have a huge run in this draft. They're coming to see 5 laps to go. If the yellow comes out, the race will be over if they get to that 5 to go mark. Shones to the inside, to the middle almost. He's looking down to the inside of the 39 now as they come off 4. DeCurlkin up top again as the 41 moves underneath. Side by side to the stripe. 5 laps to go. Stewart leads the lap. 5 laps left in the Target Series season. 3 wide into turn 1. DeCurlkin's in the middle. Yepes down low. Downey up top. Shones clears down the backstretch. They have the 22 and the 5 ahead along with the 70. Then the 6 on the front stretch. This is not over by any stretch of the imagination. The 01 could get caught behind a lap car, and the 6-2 and the 23 could be right back in this mix. 4 to go. The 01 still fading back up top 3 wide. He has to get down to the bottom lane. As for the race lead, Alex Stewart back on Levi Shones. Lap cars are ahead to deal with. DeCurlgan still up top. The 28 is charging. The 1 is charging. Did the 01 get enough for a run to get clear up top? They split a contact. Alex Stewart gets away in that madness. Now how's this going to turn out? The 01 is caught. The 23 moves to the inside. Lap cars may just determine this championship. DeCurlgan, they're in a 4-wide mess around lap cars. Justin is your champion as of now, but Buford through the middle and gets clear, and James DeCurlgan has had the championship the whole race practically, has now found himself back behind the front two in the championship. It's the 23 and the 62 now that are battling. Can Buford get there around Heath? Can Heath hold it off? Toyota and Dodge are going to sell this for the championship. Heath right now has it. Now 3 to go, 2 to go. Up front, Alex Stewart and Levi Shones have pulled away. Steve Larker is third. Hanley and Yo round out the top 5. Buford, Jefferson, Gambit, Sadrovich, Gambit, Garcia. And then here's the... Something's wrong! The 70! And Buford gets around the 23! Luke Rainey has just caught Justin Heath coming to the white flag! 1 lap left in the season. Levi Shones is out front. Buford has the championship. It's the battle for the race win. 3 cars to settle it. Stewart and Shones are side by side as they come off 2. Down the backstretch for the final time of the Target Series season number 5. Buford has the championship over Justin Heath into turn number 3. Can Stewart hold it low on Shones? Can Shones get the run? Off of 4 of the race. Alex Stewart clears Levi Shones. He'll win the race, and the championship will go to Jennifer Buford. She crosses the stripe ahead of Justin Heath and James DeCurlgan. Heath ends up 16th. DeCurlgan way back in 23rd as the 70 was caught by the 23 and others. You'll see it right here. They caught the 70 Rains in the middle lane, and look at the madness they have to get around. Rain goes to the bottom lane. Heath was down there, and Buford knows it's her one shot to get around. She makes a hard charge in the outside lane. The 70 almost spun out right there, and that helps Buford gets away. And Jennifer Buford wins the championship. And you think back to that second caution where she drove underneath the flipping 32 of Code Luigi. My goodness. What a season Jennifer Buford just had. Look at this one more time. Oh my goodness. And to think that is the difference between winning a championship and losing it. Jennifer Buford, the luck was on her side tonight as she wins the Target Series Season number 5 championship. Let's go check the finishing results. So here are the finishing results from the Chevy 300 at the Homestead Miami Speedway, the final race of the Target Series Season number 5. There were 2 caution flags for 8 laps and 9 lead changes among 5 different drivers. Alex Stewart put a whooping on the field in that last half of the race to lead 12 laps and rode to victory lane. Shones had it at the white flag. He ends up second, though, in the last lap pass after getting passed by Alex Stewart. Steve Larker ends up third, Colton Yell in fourth, and Jonathan Buford rounds out the top 5. Then Jay Jefferson ends up 6th, TJ Hanley in 7th, John Gambit and Jim Gambit 8th and 9th, and Jose Droge rounds out the top 10. Your top 20, your champion finishes in the 14th position. It wasn't the best racer of Buford. It wasn't the prettiest racer of Buford, but she ends up winning the championship, and that's all that matters. 2 positions over Justin Heath in the 23, who got caught by the slow car, the 70 of Luke Rainey. Gatlin Downey ends up 15th after leading the most laps at 14. And then we look down. The heartbreak, though, has to go to James DeCurlgan, who had the championship pretty much the whole race after Alex Zero got his damage. DeCurlgan moved up there inside the top 5, was running up there. He got caught behind some lap cars, some slower cars. He falls to 23rd, not contention to win the championship at the end. That has to be heartbreaking for him. Anderson Poles ends up 21st. He didn't lead the lap. 27 cars on the lead lap, 31 running. As some of those definitely played a factor in who won the championship and who didn't. Look down at the rest. Right side are the full standings along with points, even though points don't really matter for the front 4. Buford with the championship. Heath in 2nd. 3rd DeCurlgan. 4th was Rowe. And then you look, 5th was the 20 of Jonathan Buford, surprisingly. 6th was Michael Sanders. Then 7th was Shones. 8th was Alexander Rowe. They tied in points because Shones had more chase points. That's why he's there. Eli Bright 9th. 10th was at McDowell. They tied as well because Eli, of course, had more chase points. The 11th was Gatlin Downing. 12th was Isaac Nichols. And you can see that Alexander Rowe accumulated the most points throughout the chase with 201, and 4th in the championship after a disappointing wreck. As the big one happened in front of the field, he had nowhere to go, and with damage in the first crash, it was just a whole mess for the A2. He started highest. It looked like he had it for the first maybe 5 laps there, but once you know what started hitting the fan, that's when it turned south for the A2. And like always, we're going to go check the full season standings because we just want to see how it kind of compares. As you can see, Code Luigi would have won the championship if we used the full season standings, as he had a 35-point gap over Jennifer Buford, so your champion's up second in this standings. It's not too far off of what it actually was with the chase. Jose Fernandez in third, Parker fourth, San George fifth. Then James DeCurl ended up third. He ends up sixth in in this. Eli Bright seventh. Justin Heath, who ended up second, he ends up eighth. Jefferson and Buford round out the top 10. Alexander Rowe, who ended up fourth, was 11th. So the 4 drivers that were in Homestead ended up top 11 in the points. And fun fact, inside the top 10, drivers that weren't in the chase: Code Luigi, Jose Fernandez, Christian Parker, Joe Sandrovich, Joe Jefferson. 5 of the top 10 were not in the chase this season. If they finished top 10 points, just shows how you need a win to get into the chase. If you don't, you're all but screwed unless you have the points lead. Most wins this season, Jennifer Buford with 3. Definitely propelled her up with those chase points and helped her get to Homestead. If she didn't have those chase points, she wouldn't have made it to Homestead and have a shot at the championship. As you can see, top 10s, I believe that belongs to Christian Parker with 12, along with Alexander Rowe with 12. Most top 5s, Eli Bryant, the 88, dominated that category. When he finished top 10, he finished top 5. 10 top 5s in 33 races. That's not too shabby there for that 88 team. Laps led inside this, I see 54 laps twice. I see 63 laps as well with James Kerrigan, the 01. I believe he has the highest amount of that. Look down at the rest, 21st to 40th. So there were some subs, that's why there's so many. McDowell, 21st, he made the chase. Isaac Nichols made the chase, fell down to 25th at the end. Some of these drivers just did not have the seasons they won. 3 streaks come to an end this season. TJ Hanley, Jeff Bright, Jay Jefferson had all won in all 4 seasons of the Target Series. That ended season number 5. None of those 3 won a race this season. And look down at the rest. See all the drivers, the substitutes like Hunter Powers subbed in for most races as Jake West was injured in the first 2 races. Marcus Sachi raced up until his crash at Kentucky, where Lord Delisle subbed. Yepez subbed for Yepez at the end there. So we have a few subs here in the Target Series. So that concludes another season of the Target Series. 5 seasons down for the Target Series. Thanks to everyone who competed. Thanks to everyone who watched. Again, the series would not be going if you guys weren't here, so big thanks to you guys. Big thanks to TJ Hanley, who made the race thumbnails. He made some paint schemes as well. Cole Luigi made some paint schemes. Thanks to him. Colton Yo made some of his own paint schemes. I know, I think JJ made some of his paint schemes as well. Carter Friesen probably made some paint schemes. He made the 60 paint scheme, I believe. If there's anyone else I'm forgetting, obviously big thanks to you if you made paint schemes, if you did anything for the series. Big thanks if you signed up. Thanks because you guys kept it going. If you watched, thanks even because you kept it going as well. If you just watched and you weren't in, that's cool as well. And I hope if you want a car next season, you can get it. Of course, we're using the 2017 cars next season. So that should be a fun season, season 6. As season 5 comes to a close, a female champion, Jennifer Buford, who probably had the best season of anyone in the chase, ends up in victory lane as the champion of the Target Series season number 5. Thanks to all who watched this 33 race season. Wild race to end it out. I'll see you guys for the next season. And tomorrow, we're crowning a Cup Series champion down to 6 drivers in that. Can Cole Luigi get another championship this season? Can Sean hang on? Can Lynn get up there? Who's dominated this whole season? Can Heath break through after this Target disappointment, this Target sadness that he's had? Can Kyle Perry get up there? Can Jonathan Rains get up there? So many questions left to be answered. It's going to come tomorrow. So I'll see you guys for that race tomorrow.